kami para kumustahin ko kayong lahat mga kaibigan.
Hello and welcome back to A Simple Life. If you're a returning viewer, thank you very much for your continued support. We really do appreciate it. If you're a new viewer, if this is your first time watching us, please remember to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications. Hi, one of our subscribers has asked if we could maybe do some baking. So thanks to Linda for making that request. This morning I'm going to show you how to make a simple but delicious pear and almond cake. Hope you like it. So the ingredients for the cake is 150 grams of unsalted butter, which I've softened and cubed, 75 grams of wholemeal self-raising flour, although you can use any self-raising flour, 75 grams of ground almonds, 2 eggs, 125 grams of caster sugar, half a teaspoon of cinnamon. I've got 3 pears which I've peeled, cored and cut into quarters, and separate to that I've got a tablespoon of sugar and also 25 grams of butter. So I have a frying pan that's on a medium to high heat. It's just about warmed up now, so we'll put the 25 grams of butter into the pan. Let that melt. So the butter's melted now and started to foam, as you can see, so we'll just add in the 25 grams or tablespoon should I say, of sugar. Mix that in. And we'll just keep this on the heat until that sugar starts to dissolve. Once that sugar's dissolved, we add in the pears and we mix these around, get them coated in sugar to give them make them caramelized. We just need to cook these for around about 10 minutes until they're soft. So and turn them just every now and then so every side gets a little bit of colour on it. Okay, so these have been going around about 10 minutes now. You can see that the pears have started to caramelise and get some nice lovely colour on them. So they're about done, so we'll turn that off and we'll just remove them from the heat and let them cool down. So whilst the pears are cooling down, in this mixing bowl I've put the 125 grams of sugar and the 150 grams of softened unsalted butter. So what we need to do now is we need to cream these together. We need to beat these together until they become light and fluffy. So we've beaten together the sugar and the butter. It's now light and fluffy and very light pale in colour. Next thing to do now is to start adding the eggs. You've got to do this a little bit at a time, so I've beaten the eggs. Just add it a little bit at a time. And with each egg, just add a little bit of flour, and that stops it splitting. So beat that in. Until it starts to come together. You need to add a little bit more flour to keep it together, then that's fine. No problem. So beat that until it comes together. A bit more egg. A bit more flour. Make sure this is all well beaten. Scrape the sides of the bowl as you're going. Make sure you've got all those ingredients in there. Okay. Okay, so that's now mixed together, as you can see. What we've now got to do is combine the ground almonds with the rest of the flour. And the cinnamon. Just mix that together. And then fold that into this mixture here. Just fold it in, don't need to beat it too hard, just fold it in until it's all combined. And this gives you quite a stiff mixture. Just make sure that it's all folded in and combined. So we've combined all the flour and the almonds now. So I've got an 8-inch spring-form cake tin, which I've greased, and I've lined the bottom with some baking parchment. So we just need to pop this mixture inside the baking tin, cake tin. So it's quite a stiff mixture, and we'll just spread this around. Having spread the mixture out around the pan, I've also added the pears on the top and laid those out in a fan type pattern. This is now ready to go in the oven. It's 155, 160 in a fan oven, around about 175 in a conventional oven, and that needs to cook on the middle shelf for around about 45 to 50 minutes, or until a skewer put into the dough comes out clean. So the cake's now been in the oven around about 45 minutes. I've checked to make sure that a skewer inserted into the cake mixture comes out clean, and that's done. So we're ready to take it out of the oven. So here's the cake ready to come out of the oven. We'll just pick that up, pop it over onto this wire rack, and we just need to leave it to stand and cool for a few minutes before releasing the tin.
Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat sa panonood na aming video, at maraming salamat sa suporta niyong ibinibigay sa amin.
Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much.